Subscribe to Agile Neuro and hit the bell icon for latest updates. Hello everyone, my name is Amarendra Chitare and I'm a cognitive wellness interventionist. I head a company called Agile Neuro and we are in the area of psychology-based trainings, coachings, and like every week we post one video and with a different topic which will help you in your life, in the betterment of your life. Today's topic is actually very interesting again, for the fact that I see a lot of people on social media talking so much about politics, about social issues, and the conviction with which they speak on social. I mean, they put things on social media. I sometimes wonder if they really ask themselves, I'm putting something, I'm posting something, or I'm writing something. Am I sure that this is really the truth? And this is this is something which I really don't know if they really ask this question to themselves. They have that conviction that okay, their truth is the ultimate truth. I'm not a person who has any political convictions really, but I'm basically a people observer, and I observe people in day-to-day life on social media. I see so many people actually breaking their friendship because of different beliefs or what we can say is political differences. Okay, and I think it's not worth it really. So I thought today let me just speak about something called as NLP communication model. NLP is neuro linguistic programming, and it's the science of the brain, and it's applied psychology really. And NLP communication model talks of how you build your internal reality, how do you build your belief system. Okay, now at one end there is something called as a fact. A fact is everybody's reality, everybody's truth, and at the other end there is something called as nonsense, which is nobody's truth or nobody's reality, and all of us are actually somewhere between these two ends. Like this could be my belief, your belief could be here, your internal reality could be here, and the moment we start telling each other about your belief system is wrong or your reality is not the actual reality, we get angry, don't we? We should ask ourselves this question: are we really sure that this is the actual reality? The thing is, you have your reality, I have my reality, and there is something called as a CCTV camera. you know you go to a party, you and your friend go to a party, and let's say 1 week after that party, you describe that party, both of you describe that party to your respective spouses, and you realize that the story is actually quite different because he has captured something from that party which maybe you've not captured, and vice versa. So I'll be throwing some light today on NLP communication model. Right, let me just directly dive in. How many senses do we have? 5. Okay, you might say sixth sense, which is intuition, and we also have something called as the seventh sense, which is common sense. I'm just joking. We have the eighth sense, which is nonsense. Okay, let me stop there. So for now, let's say 5 senses: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, um, olfactory, which is your smell, and gustatory, which is your taste. These are the 5 senses. Data from around you is actually going into your brain through these 5 senses. You know how much data is going? 2.3 million bits per second data is going into your brain through these 5 senses. Do you know how much you are able to process from those 2.3 million bits per second? Only 134 bits per second. 134 bits per second only. 2.3 million bits per second. And you are able to process only this much. Now, what happens to the rest of the data? And once I describe to you what happens to the rest of the data, you'll realize how you form your internal realities. Next time, actually, before you post anything on social media, or you say something with that much conviction, you're going to question yourself: is it really the fact, or is it really the ultimate reality that I'm talking about? Well, so 2.3 million bits per second. What happens is it goes through 3 filters. Now, these 3 filters are generalization, deletion, and distortion. Let's start off with deletion. You're watching me, you're in this video, and what you're deleting is the periphery. Now, the moment I said periphery, this thing came in your consciousness. It came in your 134 bits per second. what you're also deleting, you're listening to my sound now, and what you're deleting is maybe the sound of the fan or the sound of the AC or any sound that is coming from outside. You're sitting wherever you're sitting, and you're watching this video. What you're deleting is the air that is touching your skin. That's deletion. So from 2.3 million bits per second, some part of it gets deleted. Okay. What's generalization? Now we generalize a lot of things. I had a friend who said that people with tattoos are all drug addicts. I mean, I I said to him, I mean, that's the most horrible generalization that I mean, look at the other generalizations. Like all women are bad drivers. Let me just say for the record, I don't believe that way. Before you women start throwing things at me, so all women are not bad drivers. Some men are also bad drivers. Okay. You watch someone in a particular dress and you will generalize something about the person, and this happens in our society day in and day out. So let's say there's a chair over here, and if I ask you what this is, you'll say it's a chair. And then if I draw a chair on a piece of paper, okay, and that chair is there, I'll ask you what is that? You'll say it's a chair. But by the way, that's not a chair. That's a picture of a chair. You've just generalized it. Okay, so that's generalization. So 2.3 million bits per second, deletion, generalization. Let's talk about distortion. What's distortion? Distortion is actually changing facts. If you have a painting at home, a painting put on a wall, what you can do is just go very close to that painting and look at it from this distance, and what you'll find blobs of paint in front of your eyes. Now the moment you take this painting away from your eyes, the dots will connect themselves, and then you see the shape, then you see the scenery or whatever that painting is. Just for as an experiment, today in the evening or at night, go to the top of the building and try to read something which is written on a hoarding, which is very far off. You can barely see what is written there. But I'll assure you one thing, and that's a promise. You'll still be able to read something, because the dots that you can see from a distance, your brain actually will connect those dots, and you will get, or rather, you'll get some sense of what is written there. Now, again, that may be the truth or may not be the truth, but that's distortion. So many people distort truths these days. You see these political parties doing that day in and day out, isn't that? So 2.3 million bits per second, generalization, deletion, distortion. This is your 134 bits per second. This is your conscious mind. This is your internal reality. This reality is not the same for any other person experiencing the same event. Yeah. And this internal reality then reflects in your internal state. Okay. And then you can clearly see the change in physiology. When somebody says something good to you, somebody appreciates you, it reflects in your physiology. If somebody says something bad to you, or gives you a harsh feedback, it reflects in your physiology, because the internal state changes, and that reflects in the physiology. Now, the moment it reflects in the physiology, your behavior changes, your actions change, and what do your actions determine? Your actions determine whether you will achieve your goals or not. Isn't that true? So if you want to achieve your goals in life, what do you need to do? You need to have your actions aligned to those goals. What should happen for the actions to be aligned to those goals? You should be behaving in a certain way. How is that going to happen? That is going to happen if you're in the right state. Yeah. So your five senses are throwing a lot of information in your brain. You get into an internal state. Up to this point, you have no control over what is happening, but you have complete control over your mind and body. So if you really want to achieve your goals in life, learn a lot of interventions in the area of NLP psychology, and you'll see things work like magic. Yeah. So that's the NLP communication model for you. By the way, it works the other way around as well. When you see these cricketers on the field clapping, and they're enthusiastic about everything, and they are pushing the bowler to bowl that Yorker, or bowl a bouncer, and generally you'll find the fielders very, very energetic, gregarious. Yeah. Now what they're doing is sometimes the source is here, and that reflects in the physiology, or sometimes the source is actually outside, and that reflects in the brain. So the reverse effect is also possible. So coming back to the earlier story of realities and the beliefs part of it, question yourself before you say something with full confidence and full conviction. Okay, and you'll realize that you will want to know more in life. You will want more information. Before you make any statement, you will think 10 times. And before posting it on social media, again, I've always said this, that the moment you drink alcohol and go on to social media, and that's when it really messes things up. Okay, so because then alcohol really is a mood enhancer. It enhances your happy mood. If you're happy, it enhances your happy mood. If you're sad, it enhances your sad mood. If you're angry, it enhances your angry mood. And if you post anything on social media after having alcohol, then uh, you know what's going to happen. Okay, so this is a little bit about your NLP communication model. I hope you've understood this, liked this. In case you have any questions, details are given here. You can anytime connect with me. Please comment if you find this video interesting, or in case you want to ask anything. And of course, visit our website www.agileneuro.com. There are some free assessments over there, and you'll find a lot of content in the form of blogs if you want to read anything as far as this topic is concerned. Yeah. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you.